Ka Aapda Mitra volunteers ka badai ka kenhun jong ki khun Samla jong ki shnong bapher ka bahap hapo ka Ribhoi district ki bala pendep ye ki jinghikai kumno banle ha kapor bawan lenshop ka bor jong ka mei mariang ha ka ba menta ka sngi ka arpo santarik yayong ka district disaster management authority Ribhoi district kala yo ban sami ki emergency responders kin lane ki tiar ban yada ha kapor bawan lenshop ka bor jong ka mei mariang kita ki Samla kita ki baladap ban pendap ya ki jingsha hikai haus nam baladap but kita ki Samla ki balayo ban priang ya ki emergency responders kit ki don hadu shis pangun ha ka ba ka jingsami kita ki tiar she kita ki Samla ki balayo jing hikai kalong kum shibenta ban long ki bala penkre haba wanlan shop ka bor jong ka mariang ha ki jingja bompoi perkhat kum ujumai eryong jingshleum bat kiwei ha katai ka jingsami kitai ki emergency responders ken u arpit upadia deputy commissioner ka Ribhoi kumukongsan ha ka jingdon rengkat lang dau Dr. Abhishek Saini assistant commissioner Ribhoi district ula yo ban sami kitai ki emergency responders kit she kitai ki spa ngut ki Samla ha ka jingdon rengkat lang dau ba MB Tongper additional deputy commissioner Ribhoi district ki nongtrei ka district disaster management authority nongpo bat kiwei
When you get them, you will get a sense of responsibility. The importance of your job that will be signified by this kit. So I think that is why I see such excitement in all of you today, and rightly so. And now as we see, disasters are becoming very regular because of climate change and all. Just few days back, all of you must also experience there was an earthquake. And not very far from it, I guess around 16 kilometers from Guwahati was the epicenter. 4.6 was the magnitude, but still most of us would have felt that it was a decent, strong earthquake. So at that time, what helps you when such disaster comes? That is your training. Basic knowledge we have, and that is what helped us. Like immediately going to an area where there are no any high-rise buildings. Every one of us will move out of a room, or if we are not able to move, you should get under a table, something like that. So these basic knowledge can help save lives. Very simple things, but they can help save lives. So here it is very important that you take your training very seriously. All those batches you have already been trained. So when you do your training, you should be totally involved in it, totally receptive to what all is being taught to you. Try to gain as much knowledge as possible. All of you have smartphones today. You can learn so much more. Any queries that you have, always ask the trainers who come to train you how to deal with this, how to deal when an earthquake is coming. What about a heat wave? Like ADC sir also mentioned, temperatures are also rising already in Shillong, 28-30 degrees. And in northeast, it is still better. From where I come in Punjab, the temperature is already touching 40 degrees. So you can imagine how hot it is there. So heat wave, we have many cases of heat stroke or dehydration. So all of you must be well conversant because at any moment you might need to help a person who is having a heat stroke or suffering from dehydration and all.
In today's world, the number of disasters, the intensity of disasters is increasing, and the number and a lot of people are affected. If you look at Ribhoi also, within Ribhoi, every year we have so many sandstorms, cyclone storms, fire incidents, incidents of drowning. In all these cases, the moment we are able to respond it properly at the earliest, we are able to save our lives. So our response mechanism has to be very, very strong, very efficient and very responsive. And you being the forefront of all these responses, I would like to welcome all of you. I would like to congratulate all of you, and I would like to seek your support whenever the times will come for a response in case of any disasters. So with this, the Government of India scheme, and when we are providing emergency response kits for us to respond in a much better way with all the equipments, and now the training is also completed. So I hope that from now onwards, in case of any requirements, we will be able to solve to prevent any loss of lives to the people.